Hello YouTube! My name is Gauntlet, and welcome back to my YouTuber Battle Royale series. We're about 2 hours into day 14. I'm third on largest economies. Sky's in first, Gag's in second. Toaster is out of the game. His armies were destroyed in Yugoslavia by Sky Badger, and now his lands are getting split up by Sky and also by Gag. Unfortunately, leaving nothing for me. There's a border between those two powers now, and the game of cat and mouse between myself and Sky has continued. We're each doing scouting runs, little sub-dueling, and reconfiguring our units, trying to get into a better position locally so that we can achieve local victories across our huge border. Sky Badger took Bulgaria and got that capital to improve the morale of all of his provinces, which was smart. But one thing he doesn't know is that I got a reveal all. Not by my spies. My spies unfortunately could not get a reveal all. But Gag got a reveal all, and he was kind enough to send me screenshots of his reveal all to me because he wants me to do well in attacking Sky Badger because he sees Sky Badger as a greater threat than me, which is true. Sky Badger has a larger army, larger economy. It's hard to say if either of us are better players, but so far, Sky has been playing better this game. So, just gonna take out that interceptor right there. I'm direct attacking because I want to be able to hit it before Sky comes back online and orders it to run away. In other news, my reveal all told me about Sky's massive buildup in Bulgaria and Macedonia. He's also massing his fleet right here, which makes me think he's gonna prepare an invasion into my cores right here, or he might send it around to Egypt. Or if he's really brave, he could send it all the way to my capital, but I think the most likely spot is right here on these two cities. So I'm going to prepare a defense. I'm sending these armies over here to provide artillery support against any sort of invasion, and I'm launching an invasion of my own with these units. I'm going to attempt to invade Italy, which the reveal all told me is very lightly defended, so I want to be able to take this land and apply pressure on Yugoslavia. And also take away all of this land, all of these resources that Sky has. I also learned that Gag has a non-aggression pact with Sky until day 16. My plan is to deal as much damage to Sky right now, hold off his attack, and maybe, if I hold on long enough, Gag will attack Sky, take his lands here, and that will allow me to be in a great position to negotiate with Sky. Say, hey look, now Gag is the main enemy. How about we have a temporary peace? Because we are kind of tired of fighting each other. It's been a long war, and we're both really active, and it can be a pain to fight another really active player. So, we'll see how that goes. But right now, I need to get leverage, and the leverage I can get is by taking the boot of Italy. Sending my aircraft over here. I know he has subs. He has one more sub here, another couple subs in this sea. And he'll probably be sending his aircraft around here in order to thwart any of my attacks over here. We are now about 9 hours into day 14. I've changed up my plans a little bit. I'm just going to land in Reggio because it is easier for my aircraft to defend it, and the shorter distance means troops aren't going to be vulnerable on this long naval path. I'm also going to time it out so that my troops land while Sky is asleep. so he can't use his naval bombers or rockets or any of those other tools to kill my units as they're in the water or disembarking. Sky did another one of his little sorties into my territory, setting up defenses over here. I know he still has a lot of units in Greece and Bulgaria. I am very concerned about what he's planning to do with them. Continuing to build aircraft, ships. I'm trying to get my resource production to match the resource production that Sky has. I also have 3 spies. I'm going to try to get some more intel at day change. I'm hoping to put some pressure on Sky to gain some initiative and force Sky to react to what I'm doing rather than me react to what Sky does. We are now about 4 hours away from day 15 ending. I managed to pull off a successful operation into Italy, and this, combined with the fact that Gogagag is applying pressure to Sky from his north and in Europe, has made Sky conditionally surrender to me. And here are the conditions. This is our border here. I took back Crete. This is our border here. And Sky keeps Yugoslavia, but Austria, Italy, Switzerland, and France are all mine. Or Gogagag can push in too if he wants. I also have a deal with Gogagag. Our non-aggression pact ends on day 18, so we both have about 2 days before we can start fighting each other. But of course we're both being somewhat distracted. For example, we've built up such bad popularity that Poland attacked Gogagag and the United Kingdom has attacked me. And also if we look at relations, I have a whole bunch of trade embargoes on me by all of these AIs, including Morocco, which is on my border. So it's highly likely that Morocco is going to attack me in the next couple days because of how unpopular my nation is. So I have to focus on that. Gogagag is going to focus on Poland. But at the same time, I'm going to start pushing into Europe, establishing a good foothold for a future campaign over here. But more important than that is my economy. I plan to build another industrial complex in Misrata to really get my food production up, because my food production is the weakest of all my resources. The current army size is about 100 units. I'm going to keep it around there until I feel like the war with Gogagag is imminent. And back to my war of Sky, the reason why I was able to make Sky conditionally surrender is a combination of my tactics and my strategic planning. So tactically, I was able to avoid losing large amounts of units. In Egypt, I was pulling back, I pulled back in Crete, I preserved my army strength so that my armies would continue to be in the vicinity of Sky's armies and always be applying pressure. Whereas if my armies were killed in Egypt, then Sky would have no reason to worry about this area anymore. And then that would force me to pull units from other areas and allow Sky to attack those areas. So it's always important to remember Mao Zedong's quote, which is, "Keep men, lose land, land can be retaken. Lose men, keep land, both men and land are now lost." And this held true in my case. I was able to retake Egypt. The resources I gained in Algeria were put into building more units and building more buildings. And these industrial complexes in Sabha and Ras Lanuf were applying pressure on Sky to do something before my economy got too powerful. I was able to use the information Gogagag gave me to launch a well-planned and well-executed invasion into Italy. I was able to use good tactics with my planes and with my artillery to deal good casualties against Sky in Egypt and also in the Mediterranean. Just take a quick look at the casualties. Right here. And that's not a lot. And it's pretty even, but effectively what I did was I maintained a stalemate while continuing to expand my economy, and while Gogag got stronger and was applying pressure to Sky as well. And Sky saw the writing on the wall. He saw he could not crush me, and he saw that now Gogag and I were forming a sort of sandwich around him. He's caught in between us. So it was only going to be natural for Gogag to join the war on my side and have a split Sky. And Sky did not want that to happen. He also did not want to have to play 24/7 in order to fight us off. So he said, alright, Gauntlet, here's a peace deal. I no longer want to win because I can see that to win it would just take too much time. It's not worth it. And I'm not even sure I could win, even if I do try my best. So Sky is basically fine with taking second in this game. Second to whoever wins the war to end all wars between myself and Gogag, which I will be preparing for over the next several days. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you on the battlefield.